not these clowns again. Everyone just walk close and maybe they'll ignore it. Shit. Well, if it isn't the Red Sword Rangers, come to seek advice from a real adventuring party, perhaps? Oh, I'm sure my mother would love to hear she can still do that at her age, but sadly, our time is precious. Lord ChronofDeath is looking for a group capable of taking down a green dragon, and so Sly's dogs are on our way to meet with him now. Wait, what? Why do you have a seal? Hey, that is supposed to be our contract. Whiskey, hit them all really, really hard. No? Oh, come on, guys, that was supposed to be our contract. Yeah? Go on then, Rangers, leave. Enjoy having to remember how to piss after a green dragon flips you like eggs. Yeah, I know, sorry guys, I guess they just got to the city before we did. Why did it have to be them? Now I just want to do something. Wait, that's genius. Oh, come on. I like to think of my plans as more the hilarious and witty kind of genius. Hey, I paid to resurrect you after that. Show some freaking gratitude. Now, Whiskey, where's the angriest, fightiest, meaniest tavern in this city? Ew, they really named it that? Did they know they did? Okay, well, that doesn't sit right with me, but it sounds like the kind of place I'm after. Okay, yeah. Come on, follow me. Okay, you guys find some place to hang out across the street. I'll be in there for a little while, and I'll meet you right here. Hey, barkeep! I'll give you half of everything I'm making tips if you let me be your bardic entertainment this evening. 2/3! Deal. Greetings, everyone. I am the famed bard Red Undies and the Red Sword Rangers. We have just arrived in town, and it is only by the luck of the gods that we're alive for me to tell the amazing tale of how we got here. Oh, I tell every one of you here now that death followed us closely on our last adventure, and it was only the sheer grit and determination of our party that got us through. Nice shot, sir.
Thanks.
Our troubles began in the Valley of the Thorns, where our druid, Red Bean, sensed that we were being followed. He communed with a nearby tree most passionately, only to discover that our trail was beset by hellhounds. The party's fighter, Reddick, showed split-second initiative in misleading our attackers by soiling his pants and taking off in the opposite direction. His tactical genius and inspiration to us all. And we continued on through the valley, our ears wide open for the sounds of approaching hellhounds. The keen-eared elf rogue Red Long could hear human screams, pitiful, desperate screams in the distance. Ah! We quickened our pace as the screams came nearer to our party. Soon, our twin sorcerers, Rad and Rod, knew that we would be ambushed before long and prepared arcane rituals for our defense. A thunder crack nearby alerted us to enclosing danger, and the twins sprang into action, starting an ancient ritual where they threw their arms around each other and twisted their tongues together. The invisible shield they created made us feel safer for a moment, but we knew we had to continue. Our barbarian Red was the first to notice demonic smells most foul. He drew his axe and beckoned for us to hold our position. Our cleric Redtality turned and pressed his finger to his lips in what I understand was a spell of blessing from his deity Jimbob. With the barbarians scanning the valley, the sorcerers locking lips, and the rest of the party making similar preparations for battle, I summoned my magical lute and began strumming a heroic song to bolster our spirits. And that was when all hell broke loose, and we were attacked by the invisible hellhounds that had been stalking us. The cleric yelled out to the group, inciting us into action, and the druid cast a spell to call living vines from the ground to capture moving enemies, and also snaked around our own feet to ensure we did not lose our footing during battle. The two sorcerers flung themselves apart and began blasting the area with firebolts, hitting many of the invisible hellhounds trying to hide in bushes nearby. the source of the inhumane screaming, "Ah!" that fell upon us through a nearby scramble of thorns, and the barbarian was quick to react, swinging his sword but missing the enemy. It was at this sad moment we saw the first victim of the hellhounds. Our fighter, who had bravely sharted himself and bailed, lay torn in half on the ground near the barbarian and cleric. The thorn bushes around us burned tall with fire as the hellhounds, still invisible, circled us. The genius of our druid's entangling vine spell became clear when some unseen psychic enemy caused our cleric's will to break, his arms thrown in panic as he screamed for us to run. Run! But we bravely held our ground, my furious bardic music emboldening us and the rest of the party to unleash every spell and incantation they knew into the unseen enemy around us. And the barbarian swung his mighty axe and barely missed the head of an invisible hellhound as it tore the cleric's arm off. The druid survived being bitten, but found his robes had caught fire. In seeing the conflagration that now surrounded us, he bravely spoke a rare variation of the summon water spell. The sky grew dim as behind us a volume of water greater than a building appeared, and the druid paid the ultimate price for such a powerful version of the spell, shriveling up into a blackened corpse on the spot. The vines vanished, and the waters came rushing toward us, extinguishing the fires and carrying us down the valley to safety. And that's when the mountain giants attacked! Run! 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 Oh, come on. The invisible hellhounds trick is a classic. Works every time. Yeah, I don't think anyone's gonna take the Red Sword Rangers very seriously around here. Let's get drunk.